Alright, YouTube fam, this is going to be real difficult to do because I don't actually have a cameraman, you know? So, am I even recording? Yeah, okay. So, like I said, this is going to be a little bit difficult for me to do, but I want to show y'all how to make a fantastic pork chop, okay? So what I'm doing here today is I'm using the Instapot. Using the Instapot, I got 1 cup of water in there, all right? So I like to use a splash of zesty Italian dressing inside the water just to give it a little more, you know what I'm saying, a little more flavor. Then what I'm gonna do, back around so y'all can see me, I'm gonna dress up these pork chops. They're still a little bit frozen. Should have let them out a little earlier. They'll be fine. Looks good. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I got me some roasted garlic and herb, and I'm just gonna sprinkle that very graciously onto the pork chop. And what I like to do when I put my seasonings, I like to pat them into there. And the reason why, of course, you put dry seasonings on there and then you flip it over, and what's gonna happen? Well, the dry seasonings come off. You know, it's just the laws of cooking physics, all right? And we're gonna put a little bit right here. There we go. All right, and then we're gonna use a little bit of this here. This is Tony's Creole seasoning. And bam, bam. And I got, okay, I should have did that first, but all right. So I usually do this first on pork chops. I don't think I'm gonna have a problem in the Instapot, but when you're doing this stuff on the stove, you never know. Sometimes, you know, you gotta get that pork done right. So sometimes on the stove, you be doing the pork and you get it a little too well done. It gets dried out, you know, and ain't nothing worse than a dry pork chop. That's just no good for nobody. Thought I had this baby already open here. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna sprinkle a little meat tenderizer on there. Just to make that baby really, really good. Okay. And let me see if I got any loose bacon up in here. I like to do that for the flavor. No, it don't look like I do. Alright, we're gonna do it without the bacon today. A lot of times I cut bacon up I cut them up with scissors straight into the Instapot, and it gives you great, delicious flavoring. Since I don't have any bacon, what I do have is this, I got this trivet. I think I might have, there we go. Alright. And we're going to put this on top of the trivet inside of the Instapot. Alright, how many I got here? Alright. And so I'm just going to repeat the same steps. Only, you know, I should have did the meat tenderizer first. I'm going to repeat the same steps. Oh, I forgot a step too. My bad. Forgot a step. So since I don't have a video editor or anything, I'm gonna probably have to do 2 videos. One when I put it in there, and then one once I take it out. Okay. Okay. Let's turn saturated. Bam, bam. This one still got a little ice on it. I might have to put an extra minute on there because some of them still kind of froze in the middle. But I forgot about this too. Putting a little baby rays. I'm gonna paint that on each side here. Here There we go. Now, let me get my little brush here. I hope we got something. Here we go. Get my little brush. Got my little brush. Put that Baby Ray's on there real good. Sweet Baby Ray's. My favorite store-bought. My favorite barbecue sauce of all time is made at the Meeting House in Magnolia, Texas. And for those of y'all that don't live in Texas, like me, I'm living in Ohio now, and I'm not able to get that awesome barbecue sauce from the meeting place like I used to get all the time. Used to buy that stuff by the jug. So now I get Sweet Baby Ray's. I think it's one of the best store-bought barbecue sauces that we got, you know. Let me flip this baby over. I had already put one in here, and I forgot to put the Baby Ray's on there, so I'm just doing it now. That's a good thing about these Instapots, you know, hey. Boy, they really cut everything down as far as time is concerned. Alright, so that's my second one. I got one more to go in there. Trying to see how to put these in there. Alright. Yeah, put that baby like that. Alright, this will be the last one. Alright, little meat tenderizer. A little of that garlic and herb. I like to be real generous with that garlic and herb, man. Can't go wrong with this stuff here, man. This stuff is good for pork chops, chicken. I don't use a lot of my steaks, but I do a little sprinkle on my steaks too. Just, you know, on that second pallet in the back right there, you know, it really achieves the necessary flavor to awaken those, what I call back taste buds, you know, those ones that don't normally arise until you just taste something that is just so good that you dream about it for 3 or 4 days. And that's what I'm always trying to make. When I'm cooking, I'm always trying to make something that you will dream about for the next 3 or 4 days, you know what I'm saying? And I like when people eat my food and they be like, wow, this must be the same food that angels eat, you know what I'm saying? And you know, I've had that comment a few times. But now this is my first time doing pork chops in the Instapot, so they get messed up. It's not my fault. It's the Instapot fault. Nah, I'm just playing, babe. It's always the cook's fault if it don't come out right. You know what I'm saying? All right, we're gonna finish this baby off, and then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna show y'all how I'm gonna set this thing up, and then I'm gonna stop the video. And I'm gonna start another one. It'll be like part 2 to let you see how these babies came out. All right. I'm gonna wash these hands real quick. All right. So that's what I'm doing on that. I'm finna throw some corn on the cob on the stove top. Y'all don't need to be schooled on that. You know, let it boil for about 20 minutes. Put a little salt, a little pepper. And when you bring them out, throw some butter on them. You know, everybody know how to do corn on the cob. Pork chops in the Instapot, now that's another thing. Not everybody knows how to do these, so let me get this so you can see what I'm doing. Alright, so I'm putting a lid on here. Oh, it'd help if I had it on right. Okay. Hopefully I don't blow nothing up. Alright. I'm going to plug this baby up. Alright, I'm gonna steam it, and since they was a little bit frozen still, I'm gonna steam them on high. You can do them on medium for about 9 minutes and get the same results if they're not, you know, if they're completely thawed. These were still a little bit frozen, so I'm gonna do it on high pressure for 9 minutes. Alright, you know what? Let's go ahead and add a minute. Let's do 10 minutes on high pressure. And when I come back, I'm going to let y'all see what I got. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully it's a hit. I'm making this for me, Loretta Delp, and my stepson Cameron. And I'm just hoping everything turns out right. All right. So, God bless everybody. And I pray that everybody's doing well today on this wonderful Sunday.